Greetings. This is Daphne Garrido. Welcome to Of Darkness and Light. Tonight I am going to be revealing something that feels absolutely, positively true in an excavation of my myth making, my life of comparative mythology manifesting into fiction. All fiction is myth, and based off of myth, we regurgitate from archetypes that are within us. We have genetic DNA, hereditary history that plays into our body's expression and trauma. And then we have the world around us that's built on people who have that in them and are propagating it outwards and perpetrating it upon each other. And so we're going to go back to original sin. What is original sin? Eve, right? Adam and Eve. It's just about them. They're in the Garden of Eden. And Eve eats the apple. She tastes the apple. What knowledge or wisdom that she had there in the garden was so rotten to the spirit. What was it? Okay. Samael and Lilith are not demons. They are genuine archetypes in the true myth. So we've got Samael. They. Female. Woman. Lilith. She. Male. Woman. Eve. They. Female. Man. You've got Adam. He. Male. Man. Eve lays with Illith and Sammy. Because they kind of do what they want. Because they have very different types of personalities between the four of them. And when embodied fully, superpowers. Illith and Sammy find their superpowers first. And they're creepy to Evie and Adam. But Evie is interested. They found them going wild on each other. When Evie joins in, he realizes his relationship with Aman, Adam, doesn't have him topping enough. They've been so embittered through rivalry with the woman couple that they don't face their facts, and they fight a war to cast the other two out of Eden. And the original sin of Eve is taking womanhood her own and enlisting through mythological eras of psychological warfare, mind rape on the spirits of Sammys into holding that bastion of womanhood being about female over Lilith in particular. When those two are split between manhood and womanhood in terms of sexuality. And it leaves the Sammys very confused and frustrated and often very abused. Because the last person they want to be with, because of culture, is the person they want to be with deep down. And so the Sammys, they don't love their Illiths. And their Illiths just want to be friends with Eves and Sammys. And nobody wants to even be friends. And Adams are like, well, fuck you, dude. We fuck whatever. As long as we're the man. Because Eve has this whole thing going on now where instead of owning what she wants, she just took the womanhood role to the max, which doesn't actually have anything to do with womanhood. She was just like, wow, Lilith is the bottom of bottoms that makes me jealous, dude. I could do that better. This is how it's healed. Women of our modern world, cisgendered women, females, that's what I'm calling it, mythologically. To be a bearer of life, you carry the masculine and the feminine within you wholly. That's why I refer to you as they in my mythology that I'm writing. This one. Think about your soul. Is it everything or is it split? Are you frustrated when people thrust ideas of gender upon you because you are everything? This is original sin. Womanhood and manhood have nothing to do with each other. They don't even exist. Womanhood and manhood don't exist. It's about divine pairing. It's about the souls that are supposed to be with each other. Womanhood and manhood are just a conflated notion. But we can fix it if we think, hey, womanhood is what we're calling lesbian. It's what we call an Illith with a Sammy, or a Sammy with a Sammy, or an Illith with an Illith. But it's all about sex, right? Who are the ones that are really the most gendered in a traditional sense, where you leave out portions of the whole? Males. Those are the women and the men. And they see men and women in the females they love. Anyways, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Original sin is thinking that womanhood has anything to do with being a female, and not understanding that females are the bearers of life for a reason, because they carry the capacity for the entire gender spectrum within them, all of them. And that is why they are like leaders, right? And that's what the problem is with everything, is we demonize the female expression from false ideas, and then it projects back on male women, and it reflects on male men as well, which reflects back on everybody. It's just a total gender fuck. We just don't understand. But I think there's a key in understanding that whoever you are, however you take this myth making, I believe if you're a female, you will respect the concept of having wholeness within you. It's only right. And if you are a male, there's a freedom to be like, hey, I'm the reason gender spectrums of traditionality exist, because I have one of them in me. And I can stop projecting that on females. And females can stop rejecting male expression in response. And heroes can just start doing it before anybody else. So, anyways, have a good one.